Hello there and welcome back to this channel. If this is your first time clicking one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that are just clicking on one of my messages for the first time, my name's Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel you will find both twin flame and spiritual guidance from me. I have been a twin flame guide for the last couple of years, so chances are if you found this channel there's a very good reason there could be a message for you. So thank you for stopping by. I've just recorded my twin flame message, which was a very strange one, but it ended up a beautiful one in the end. And I do feel this could be connecting to that in a way, but I feel it's a more general collective message for everyone. And I'll tell you why in a moment when we get into it. So I'm going to just, oh, I'm sorry, itchy eye. Storm is raging outside at the moment, so if you hear a lot of crashing and stuff like that, it's just the storm having a lot of fun out there, causing bins and stuff to fly everywhere. No doubt a few fences have collapsed, but yes, I don't know if anyone else is experiencing storms. So I said in my last mission we were trying to keep it short, and it went over 40 minutes, so I'm definitely going to try and keep this shorter, so let's get into it. So, calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light, I call you in for your love, your guidance, your protection and blessings throughout as we bring forward this message for the collective. Please and thank you. Now, I picked up on my last message, it was all about the twin flames and the Christ consciousness and divine masculine, but I definitely picked up some inner child healing in my previous message. Someone that had definitely had a lot of inner child wounds, and it's so strange because when I was getting my decks out for the spiritual guidance reading, I was told to get my inner child healing deck out. So this could definitely be for divine feminines and divine masculines, because I felt my last reading I was speaking to both at one point, who are both needing to have faith over fear regarding their gifts or regarding their journey, because there's a very abundant timeline opening up here for the twin flames specifically. So I just feel a lot of completion, and you'll see if you are a twin flame and you want to watch that message, I can't remember which one's going to be uploaded first, where this one, but it very powerfully connected to Libra season, and I was definitely getting the energy of the 11th of October specifically. So that could mean something to someone. So the 11th of October could be significant to someone. So let's see. Give me some spiritual guidance here for the collective. Tell me what you want the collective to know. And I feel Yeshua is here. Yeshua was with me for the previous message, so I feel Yeshua is here, as is Archangel Metatron. So growth. And so it says, so this is card number 18. So 18 could be significant, but this is growth, and it says the Amazon rainforest in Brazil. So someone could have connections to the Amazon rainforest. I actually know someone who has connections to the Amazon rainforest who watches this channel. So there's definitely strong connections here to Brazil and the Amazon rainforest here. Now this could be for past lives. So we'll pull on some past life energy as well. So let's see. So there's definitely growth happened here for many of you, or is about to happen. And reflection. So Mount Shasta, the moon over Mount Shasta there, reflection, and something here about that mirror connection as well, that twin flame connection. But also Mount Shasta energy coming through very, very loudly right now, because there's so many sacred sites all around the world that are being activated through the ley lines and stuff like that, especially when it comes to the Lemurians and the Pleiadians and things. So Mount Shasta could definitely be one of those sacred sites right now, as could the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest is a very significant location for many reasons, especially when it comes to Gaia. So a time for reflection and growth, for sure though, for many of you watching, it's time to reflect on your growth. It's a time to really look back at how far you've come. And even for my own situation, when I look back, so it'll be 4 years in November since I met my masculine. And I can honestly say, I am not the same person I was 4 years ago. The person that 4 years ago now at this time, a totally different person. I still liked who I was back then. I was still a bubbly, fun-loving, loving person who saw the good in everyone, and I've been like that since I was a child. But I'm totally different in the fact that I can look back and reflect now, and all the things that have happened to me have made me stronger, have made me who I am today. And what I'm really proud of myself for is I have not lost that loving connection I have towards people. I've not lost that seeing the light and love in every single person, despite all the stuff that's happened to me over the years. And I've never lost that. And even 4 years ago, when I could really quite easily have turned cold and went fully into my shadow and stuff like that, I didn't. I went through my dark night of the soul like everybody else does when they awaken, but I came out the other side quite quickly. I did not stay in that darkness for too long. I stayed just long enough to reflect. So this could definitely be for a group of you who have had time to maybe reflect on your own growth and your own journey. And if you haven't done that, then do it now. Just from what I've said there, look back at where you were a couple of years ago and think, wow, I've really changed, I've really transformed, I have really come out and, come out my shell, become the phoenix, become the butterfly, whatever you want to say, but you've done it. And I feel for many of you don't really give yourself that credit. Tell me what else you want the collective to see here. What else do you want the collective to know at this time, please, and thank you. Thank you. So, focus, the Shaolin Temple in China. So, again, this is a message for all of the collective right now. And that word focus came through in last night's message or the night before, I'm sure. One of the messages might have been 2 nights ago, the word focus came through. Just saying, now is not the time to lose focus, especially on your dreams. Don't lose focus on your manifestations, your dreams, your ambitions, your hopes, your prayers being answered. Don't lose focus, because for many of you, when you actually take stock of where you are now and realise everything has happened has been a blessing in disguise up until this point, because nothing happens unless it's for your highest and greatest good. It's either to teach you a lesson, it's either a blessing in disguise, something like that. Everything happens for a reason, but it's all to lead you exactly to your abundance. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon. So someone could have strong connections to the Middle East as well. And life force energy, the Maasai tribe in Africa. Now, we pulled the card from the Lemurians last night about life force energy. And when I immediately pulled the Mount Shasta card with the moon above it, I was definitely feeling Lemurian energy. So there's definitely that beautiful Lemurian energy flowing really strongly right now throughout the collective. And I just feel this peaceful energy is going to start to happen more and more. And if you're not in that peaceful energy yet, it's a time to reflect on why you're here and everything you've gone through, because I do feel this abundant, peaceful energy is coming in for so many of us very, very soon. Yeah, I just feel a strong energy of your journey has not been in vain. Exuberance. The Roaring 20s in Paris. And I actually love this card because I was around in the Roaring 20s in Paris. I think I was a dancer at that point as well. But yeah, I love this card. I was actually around in the 20s and I was around in the 40s. So I definitely have a strong connection to both those timelines. But I absolutely love this card so much. But this is just saying it's time to get happy. It's time to be excited. It's time to finally find this abundant energy within yourself as well. Because I was talking about a wee bit with this last night about how when you start to live your life through frequency as opposed to thoughts, and when your thoughts align with the frequency you sit in. And I am going to definitely I am definitely going to do a video about this, because I do teach people about colour and frequency and stuff like that in my workshops, but it's important that you understand how crucial it is to focus on living each day through those colours and frequencies and stuff like that, and how they can connect you with your higher self a lot more. So I am going to do a video about that. But leadership and strength come out. Now this is coming through a lot, and in fact I think in my previous reading the same thing came out. It's time to stand up. It was the night vigil card came out about standing up and leading, and last night was the same. It's time to step up and be leaders. So it says leadership, ancient Egypt. So for many of you, you have strong connections to Egypt. And strength, Joan of Arc. So more French energy, because that French energy has been coming through a lot as well. And the trust. Now I just had in the Christ Consciousness deck, the Twin Flame reading, the faith over fear. And this says Polynesian Voyagers of the Pacific Ocean. And this is a card I also associate with the Lemurians. So that strong energy of Lemuria coming through, ancient Egypt, the Middle East, Mount Shasta, but I love this, miracles, the Northern Lights in Iceland. And look, I just love all the colours on this card. It's just truly magnificent. So I do feel miracles are abound here for many of you watching this, and it's just really a time to step up, step into your leadership role, step up into your purpose, and just truly no longer allowing people or places or things to hold you back. Because the first step towards releasing any kind of stuff from your past is through your inner child. And I'm going to pull a few past life cards here and see why they wanted me to get the past life deck out. One of my past life decks out. And also, and we're going to find out what was needing healed here for many of you. And then I'm going to get an oracle card for a sacred site at the end, which sacred site could be significant for this message. But definitely Mount Shasta, ancient Egypt, the rainforest, can't remember what other energies came through again, can't remember what other energies came through, but anyway, there's definitely sacred sites being activated, I feel, all over the world at this time, and I just saw 1313. So let's see, give me some past life energy for the collective watching this. Archangel Phanuel, optimism and hope. So for many of you, this card means in past lives either you gave up hope, you lost hope, you lost faith, and this lifetime is your lifetime to step up and renew your hope and faith in your journey. But for some of you, you've always been this pillar of light and hope and faith to others. And this could just be a reminder for you, it's time. And I love this card because it's almost like, it's like the Three of Wands, your ships are coming in. And you got the miracles and you got the abundance card. So for many of you, this is your ships coming in. But you just have to stay hopeful and retain that optimism, because for some of you in past lives, you've always had this beautiful optimism and hope in your heart. And I feel in this lifetime you're being told, don't lose that. Yeah, look at that. The warrior, strength. Now you got that Joan of Arc energy and the leadership and the strength card. You are someone who is here to lead and be a warrior and be that powerful guide to others. And I was talking in my twin flame message, I actually had a bit of a rant about people who say they're teachers and guides to others and they charge £300 for half an hour. And I'm not saying it in a judging them way, but I'm just saying it I was having a bit of, a rant about it, that how can they say they're here to be a teacher and guide others when they're charging people lots of money that's leaving them broke and unable to pay their bills? So I was having a bit of a rant about that. But this is just another confirmation of my twin flame message. So many of you are being called here to step up and shine your light as brightly as you can in whatever form that means to you. And your shining your light can mean so many things. Just being there for people, just helping people who are needing someone in their life. And, you know, and I know lots of people who really see past people's shadow side and see into their soul and know they have that spark of light within them, and they're always there for those, and myself included. Sometimes it's easier to focus on the little speck of light in someone and just know that it's there and know that you can help someone to get through that dark time they're in. And I know lots of people who watch this channel who are doing just that for others, and it's just a beautiful thing to be there for people. And that Christ consciousness is what my last reading was all about as well, about when you understand that you're there to help people regardless of who they are, regardless of their circumstances. You are a light and a teacher to others. And if you feel that call to step up and do it. It's important you do it because there are great rewards coming. So shaman, you are a powerful shaman. Says you have look, healing energy. You're here to heal, you're here to lead, you're here to guide, you're here to be a support to everyone else who needs support. And you know, it's, as I say, you're most of us are guided towards the people that need us most. We are. And I mean, I tend to know now some people who just like to drain my energy, and those who actually do need some support. So you are here to help people, but also, you know, have your boundaries and don't let people just constantly pull on your energy because they sense like, oh, you're someone who can help, you're someone who's a light worker, and people will take advantage of that as well. So just yes, be a light to others, but you know, don't allow, especially when you're an empath, it's so difficult to switch off. My youngest daughter, about that, she comes home sometimes drained because she's trying to be there for her friends and stuff. She's trying, and she just slumps the couch. She's like, Mum, I just feel so drained. And I'm like, sometimes you need to pull back. You can't be there for everyone. And it's so true. Like you cannot, you need to sometimes reserve some energy for yourself, and that's important too. But yeah, whoever I'm talking to, you are a warrior, you're a shaman. This, as I say, this is for divine feminines, divine masculines. Give me some other past life energy here. Imprisonment, persecution, or judgment. Now, again, I picked this up in my twin flame reading. Something about fear of persecution and judgment. It stops a lot of you from stepping up into your role. And for a lot of the masculines, I know they feel it. A lot of masculines, I mean, I sit in masculine energy nearly every single day when I do these meshes, and every single one of them has one thing in common. Pardon me, burp. They all have one thing in common. They have all been scared to show people their true self, even more than the divine feminines. But masculines in particular, they find it even harder to truly open up and show people their true, authentic self. And it's because they really fear being judged by people around them, especially if they're people pleasers. They've had to put on a persona, they've been wearing a mask for so long. Oh! And divine feminines, it's different for you. You have a fear of persecution because you've been, you know, for many of you, you've been burned at the stake or executed or whatever, imprisoned for your gifts. But with masculines, they fear being judged. They like to keep that 3D exterior, that 3D mask on. So the Explorer card just jumped out. So boat energy, captain energy. So for some of you, you have a strong connection to boats from the past. I always get Viking energy off this card as well. Even though there's no Vikings, I always think of like boats and Vikings and stuff. And we did get Iceland and the Northern Lights. So there definitely could be a Norse energy here, but definitely could have just been someone who, I mean, that could just be saying the masculine always like to go their own way. They always like to go and explore and like to explore their options. So for many masculines, you just liked your freedom. Archangel Raphael, love, healing and miracles, and there's that word miracles again. So Archangel Raphael could be really strongly connected to whoever this message is for as well. Archangel Phanuel and Archangel Raphael could definitely have worked with you both at some point, or all of you, whoever this is for. When I say both, I mean divine feminine, divine masculine. So there's definitely a strong connection here to Archangel Raphael. Sorry, I just heard something apart from the loud noise of the wind coming through my door. It just makes that loud whistling sound that comes through the door. So if you can hear that, but personal power, strength and determination, and there's that strength again. Archangel Raphael, I feel, is helping you to reach your goals. And what I mean by that is, with that optimism and hope card coming through as well, and Archangel Raphael, and if you look, his heart center is lit up here, his heart chakra, which makes me think he's helping whoever this is connecting to step into that personal power again. Because in past lives here, you could have given away your power to others. You could have given away your powers to others who were, you know, judging you or persecuting you. But this is so much powerful leader energy coming through here. Shaman and warrior. This could be like your masculine and you, or you could have been the warrior, your masculine could have been the shaman. But I just feel like this is such a powerful duo for whoever this is for, or whatever group this is for. But Archangel Raphael is definitely helping you to step into your power here by allowing your heart chakra here to lead and to open you up to that kind of higher calling. So let's see. Now, there definitely could have been the inner child definitely could be suffering in this lifetime for whatever reason, because it's not been given a voice, because it's not been given a chance to express itself, it's not been given the love it truly feels it deserves. So, but because with Archangel Raphael's card there, it makes me think very much closed off to love. So means maybe you were overlooked at some point by your parents, or not giving the sort of love that you feel you were deserving of. But let's see. So practice freedom, releasing the weight of judgment. Now there's that judgment again. So with the word judgment coming through and on repeat here and in all the cards, there's something here when there's been a loss of personal power. Maybe you, and the explorer card, as I said, is someone who wanted, I did say someone who wanted their freedom and to explore. And maybe you never got it. Maybe you ended up persecuted or something. But this is definitely your inner child here, just wants to be free. Now this could have been, this is for maybe some of you who have got an over analytic family around you, or a family that likes to judge you, or a lot of judgmental people around you. Maybe your parents are judgmental, maybe your family are judgmental of you. But this is just a fear of judgment. So your inner child here has always tried to live up to the expectations of other people. Yeah, see, this is what I was feeling as well. Pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. And this is kind of what I was feeling. I feel that your inner, whoever I'm connecting to, your inner child has felt judged, felt like it couldn't just be free to be, your inner child just feels you can't be free to be yourself. And because the one thing you crave most is love. And Archangel Raphael and Archangel Phanuel is all about love and hope and optimism. And the fact that that's the two angels that come out from your past lives as well makes me think that whoever I'm connecting to here, this is a pattern where you've been too afraid to really allow your true self to be shown, and your true authentic self to be shown, because You have not felt that you're going to be deserving of people's love if they know what you're truly like. You might think, I'm going to be judged, or people aren't going to love me anymore, or something like that. And it comes from your past life. So your inner child is scared of losing love from people, or not being loved by people, or being judged and people not loving them anymore. So today is the day. It's time to begin this journey. And I love how there's a rainbow on both of these cards. So you could be seeing a lot of rainbows, but this is just saying today is the day to allow your inner child no longer to live in fear of being judged. And I don't know, I just saw a spirit go up there. No longer to live in fear of being judged. And just allow your inner child to be happy and be free, because your inner child is your soul. So when you are closing when you're shutting your inner child down, it's like someone saying to a child, go and sit over in the corner and don't speak until you're spoken to. That's like what you're doing to your soul. When you're not allowing your soul to be authentic, you're not allowing your authentic self to shine through, that is you shutting down your soul. You're telling your soul it cannot be part of your 3D life. Because and I always describe it like this, it's like driving a car and your soul's in the back seat and you're not listening to your soul. Your soul's trying to tell you the right direction to go. Your soul's trying to direct you to drive straight towards your happiness, but you're not listening to your soul in the back seat. Your soul's become like the backseat driver to your life. And when you're not letting your soul, that inner child, speak, you're not allowing your higher self to truly guide you. So there's something here about in past lives you had a loss of power, you were persecuted, you were judged, you just wanted to explore and be free, explore your gifts, explore your world around you, but you were persecuted even though you were a strong warrior, a leader, a powerful shaman. And this could be for many of you, but today is the day you change all that. Today is the day you let your inner child finally free. You let your inner child out to finally be free and just enjoy life. So let's see. Anything else here? So you are worthy. You are worthy of it all, my love. You are worthy of it all, my love. And this is what I'm feeling strongly coming through. And Yeshua is here, and Archangel Metatron, and so many other beautiful energies are here just trying to drive this home right now. You need to start listening to the voice of your inner child, because, and I can honestly say, if you don't work with Mother Mary, now is the time to do it. Email me, I will give you prayers on how to connect with her, anything like that at all. It's so important, because she really is such a guiding light, especially for your inner child, to heal anything that's holding you back from truly being your authentic self. And she will definitely help to bring your inner child to the forefront and help you to heal anything that's keeping you stuck. So, and trust me, it does work. She, when you connect with her through meditation or connect with her through your prayers, and just feel her beautiful light around you. Some people see her as a darker blue, some people as an aquamarine. I see her in both, but I most connect with her through pale blues and aquamarines and pale pinks. But she does come in various energies. But if I really want to connect more to her, I tend to wear pale blues. So let's see. Give me a sacred site card to close out. Give me a sacred site that could be significant for this. Give me a message from the sacred site card. Okay. This is a very strong card, but it usually means I've got to get another card with it, because in this deck the Petra card is like, it's the main focus card, but usually you get a second card out with it, which is the main energy focus as well. So let's see, give me another card. So Petra is the main focus card, and they give me two cards. I got Mont Saint Michael. Because I got 3 cards out and I wasn't going to read them, but this one just came out. So again, that French energy and the fleur de lis, connecting you with the rose lineage as well, Mary Magdalene and the rose lineage. So let's see, because I was picking up a lot of this rose lineage in my last message, that's why I was saying it. So let's get the energy of Petra, and then I'm going to read Mont Saint Michael. As I say, that I think Petra is, oh no, sorry, I'm talking rubbish. It's actually the Mecha card that's the power card. So I don't need to read, but I will read a bit of Mont Saint Michael. But the Petra card, so the Petra card is the one that came out. Sorry, sorry about that. Excuse me. So the city of Petra. Now let's see what the energy is for this. Those storms are crazy. I will find it in a moment. I could go to the index, but it should probably be quicker. I'm just... Petra, there we go. So the energy focus is exploration. Oh my goodness, and we got that explorer card. Wow. Location, location, man and Jordan. So you are greeted by the 2 winged lions that protect the sacred, the sacrament of Uza. Sorry, I'm going to go on my, excuse me, just my switch glasses. I'm put on my stronger glasses. Then I have super duper glasses, which don't need to come out very often, thankfully. So you are greeted by the 2 winged lions that protect the sacrament of the Uza, the goddess daughter of Allah. She was worshipped in pre-Islamic times by the Nabateans, the Arabic tribe that suddenly gave up their nomadic ways to carve out their capital of Petra. Many have questioned what underlay this great change and ponder exactly how it was achieved and by whom. The Nabateans began to produce amazing sculptures, artworks and architects, and created one of the wealthiest and most beautiful cities of its day. Unprecedented change is possible for you too now in this moment. If you've been feeling that you are simply drifting through life, perhaps you need to explore your ancestral history and past lives for inspiration and the revelation of truths that may indicate your hidden talents or show you your true mission in life. Interesting. So this message was all about past lives and what has been blocking you. And there's definitely something coming through here strongly about your past lives, that you have just feared judgment and people not loving you anymore if you show your true authentic self. And that's something that's been coming through from past lives here. You've always been too scared to, you've always been too afraid, pardon me, to explore your true self and your true gifts and your true destined purpose before fear of judgment. So we shall read Mont Saint Michael. Mont Saint, I think it's pronounced Mont Saint Michel. Mont Saint Michel. And I'm actually going to go there very soon. And it was so nice. I've been, one of my other best friends, he is getting married again, and this time, and I was best woman at his previous wedding, and this time he let me know this time it's going to be in France, his wedding at a special chateau. So I'm going to be going to a chateau in France for my friend's wedding soon, so I'm excited about that. Well, not soon, it's a bit of time away yet, but... So, Mont Saint Michel, focus belief in Normandy in France. So, focusing on Mont Saint Michel, this card also explores the site's connection with another sacred place, Carnac in Brittany, linked to Mont Saint Michel by a ley line that is shared that is shared from prehistoric culture, erected 4,500 to 3,000 BCE. The purposely placed encoded standing stones of Karnak. Now this is not this is Karnak with a C. Visible from space, mark a gateway to other dimensions. These stones enabled higher vibrational energy to enter the Earth's plane, often in the form of otherworldly beings. The most significant of these beings to our times is Archangel Michael, who legend has it offered the symbol of the fleur-de-lis to humanity. This emblem, however, may have appeared centuries before Christ in the ancient art of the Olmec as a symbol of the tree of life and the trinity of all creation. If Karnak was frequented by otherworldly beings, could these have been the creator gods the fleur-de-lis represents? Ask yourself now, is there someone important from your past who you have cut out of your life? You're being asked to rethink what you believe to be true of them and to consider new possibilities. By reopening dialogue with them, you may come to a new understanding of the past, and your relationship may once again become strong and flourish. Like the stones of Karnak, and your relationship can stand the test of time. So this could be for anyone who you feel judged you, whether it's been your family, your friends, your masculine. But I feel this is saying to maybe to reevaluate, could have been a misunderstanding, or reevaluate what it is you feel they think about you, because maybe if you actually, maybe it's your fear and your perspective of how they're going to treat you that's blocking you moving forward. So possibly it means reconnecting with someone from your past that you might feel might judge you, or it could just be to say that there's a reconnection with someone from your past here that is going to give you a chance to heal and move forward. So thank you for watching, and I send you all so much love, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Namaste. Bye.